We have Shadow Broccoli's Challenge Easy Standard 4 to 45, and we have just a few towers. I think I'm gonna put Quincy up near the front, and I'm gonna put our ninja up here as well. Sniper here so you can see everything and pop stuff down a bit quicker. And then I want to get a druid. I'm just going to place it up here as well. Not that it, well, maybe I'll place the druid here, so it doesn't super matter there. But I want to go for the flash bomb, and I want to make sure that it can pop the Moab incredibly fast. And then I'm going to go for full middle bottom path on the sniper. So go 0, 5, 2 on the sniper, or at least 0, 4, 2. Just because I don't need it to pop anything else. But I think if I get Flash Bomb here, it will take care of all the camos and any lead balloons that show up. The Druid I'll get up near the front as well. Maybe I'll go with the top path on the Druid and get the tornadoes to push everything back. That sounds fun and entertaining. I almost got the flash bomb, but I'm at least gonna go flash bomb so it can pop the Moab extremely fast. There we go, flash bomb acquired. I think I'll get ninja discipline here, and then I'll probably start upgrading the sniper monkey. Just like so, and we'll get it there. And we'll see what happens here in the next little bit, and hopefully everything goes over well. Now I know for some of you, you probably have school getting close to wrapping up and a lot of big tests showing up, so I think some of my favorite test advice was, especially if you have to go in to take a test and you're not like in school taking the test, they said that you want to show up about half an hour early to your testing center, or at least try to be there, mainly because if you don't quite make it, you can still show up on time, because you definitely don't want to start it late. But then afterwards you can sit and acclimate and get accustomed to the area that you're around, so you're not stressing or be freaking out too much. And then, you know, you can use the bathroom, get a drink of water, and just kind of get those nerves out of there. And then you can also assess where you're at so you can see what's going on. And then what I really liked is, especially if it's multiple choice and if you don't know the answer, hopefully you can find out which one isn't the answer, so then you can go, well, I know this one pertains to something else. This one doesn't make sense because they weren't even mentioned in the question. So then you have one last spot that you can get towards. And then really it's just a 50-50 at that point. So you went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 2. So you at least increased the odds a lot more. You took something that was probably an automatic 0 and brought it up to maybe you get half of them right. And if you have anything of like short essays or writing ones, you can mark them for review and go back and do them again later. Because the biggest one is when you're really alert and spry, ready to go, all energetic coming in from the nerves. You want to hit as many multiple choice questions as possible and then go back to the proof of work ones. That'll take a little bit more time to figure out. Now, if it's a math test, those are a little bit different because they're kind of all proof of work concepts. Some of them will probably pick the right answer though, so it might just take a little bit more time. Incoming. Oh, I forgot. I got this sticky bomb. There we go. Now we got both of those upgraded, so now we can really get going. The whole point of why I put them up there. Alright, the last one's last. Can I put them on this side? Yes, sirree, I can.
Oh yeah.
There we go, ball of lightning now. But try to feel very confident if there's ever practice tests. Take a couple practice tests. Remember that sometimes practice tests are harder than the real test because I want to make sure that if you get a good practice test score that you will pass, because I'd hate for that to be the other way around. Man, 51? And looks like I'm going to get elite sniper, but probably not. Perfect. There we have it. We got the standard challenge taken care of. Advanced is players challenge medium deflation. Looks like we only have a few towers. It's round 15 and they're camo balloons. And this is the only one that can see camo balloons other than the set. They're really fast. Do I get like a crazy amount? In this case, I think 15 doesn't have. This should be able to hop everything, I think. Ooh, almost. So hang on, let me redo that. Place 2 like so. Ice shards, ice shards. Darn, I was kind of hoping. Alright. So then let's get this down to at least there. And freeze, lead, and camo balloons. Is it just cold snap? And I just go like so, and then I get another cold snap. So I get air bursts, so my goal is that I can at least see 2 of them. Just like so. There we go. That is how I did my advanced challenge. I got one guy here to shoot straight down. I'm sure you could probably get airburst starts and maybe get the faster attack too and get it there. But anyway, that's how I did all of the challenges today. Ooh, it's silver. I got the wizard monkey and an ice monkey. Nice, nice. But look, there we have it. All of today's advanced challenges and challenges done. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I will again see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.